So, you know, one thing that I don't do a lot of the time on the motorcycle is U-turns. How often do you guys do U-turns? I don't actually do that many U-turns. The closest thing I get to a U-turn is maybe going around a roundabout. That's about it. I rarely do a U-turn. And therefore, it's one of those things that I'm probably like, ooh, I was gonna say I'm 70% confident doing them. Let me just clean that up. I'm 100% confident doing a U-turn. Like, I would never avoid a U-turn, you know. If I had to go backwards, or if I was going to a house, like if I was going to this house here, and I had to do a U-turn up here to get there, I would just go and do one. I wouldn't try to find like another, I wouldn't turn right and then, you know, work my way around just to avoid doing the U-turn. But in saying that, when I go to do a U-turn, I don't have any finesse when I do it, because I still feel like I'm in the learning stage of the U-turn. You know, when you're learning how to do something, obviously you don't know how to do it, so you kind of do it wrong, or you don't do it the best that you can. You're just kind of doing it, and then every time you do it there on in, you kind of do it a little differently just to see if that way maybe works any better or not. And yeah, that's like where I'm at with the U-turns. I can do the U-turn, but you know, I think it's a bit wide and I look a little dicky doing them. So every time I do them, I think, maybe I gotta lean more over when I turn. Maybe I need to just turn a bit more. Maybe I'm trying to turn too much, who knows. I just, you know, I don't have it down to a fine art just yet. And I always want to do, like, if you're gonna do something, you should learn to do it really well, I figure. Or, you know, just well at least, you know. I don't like to just sort of scrape by. I don't want to just be able to be like, oh, I can do a U-turn. It's not a very good U-turn, but I can do it. It's like, well, why don't I try to improve on that U-turn and get it to a point where, you know, I'm happy with it. It's kind of like if you were grading me in the U-turn sense. I'm kind of getting a C. I'm passing, but I am below average in the class. Now, I don't want to, I mean, it'd be nice if I could get an A doing a U-turn, and I'm sure one day I will. But for now, I kind of would just like to get my mark up to a B. I feel like anything in life, you should always go for a B. Don't be satisfied with a C. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't be satisfied with just scraping through. If you're going to do something, try to do it, like, you know, better than the person next to you, maybe. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to do a U-turn now. So let's see. There we go. I could have definitely turned more then. See, I've already learned, just by doing that one then, I already learned, like, I could have turned more. I had a lot more of my handlebar turn to go. All good. Am I going to upload that? Jesus, who knows. Random vlog, I'm getting fuel. If I do upload this, thanks for watching. Yeah, I was going to check my tire pressure. I really can't be bothered now. Do you ever forget whether you tightened up your helmet straps? I did just then, I just had to feel and check. You know, like you're just kind of thinking about other things, and when you get a right away, you think, oh wait, did I just put my helmet on? Or did I put it on and tighten the straps? Come on, traffic. There we go. But you gotta watch because up here these cars will come out. See? And we're gonna do another U-turn. Here we go. On the 250R, I was like the U-turn master. I was just doing like figure eights, really tight, all day long with my eyes closed. And then the R6, a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. The handlebars are a little bit more weirder. Like when you really do turn it sharply, you really, like you almost come in, you sort of tuck in under the tank nearly. Like that's how far I can go. Not that I went that far before, but this time I think I can go a little bit further. But the more I turn, the more I might have to lean the opposite way, mind you. Yep, it's looking good. Roll into it, and then throttle it. Woo! That was a good one. I have no idea if I'm going to upload this video at all. It's completely disjointed. I had no intro. I just started talking to myself. Then it kind of turned into a video, but I didn't give it any motivation. I was just talking, you know, like someone that doesn't have a job or a life or any goals or whatever. And that's not me, you know, so... But I feel like I've said and done it all. Maybe I'll piece it together. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But yeah, maybe I will. Alright, well if I do, I ended it at the fuel station before, but I'm gonna end it again. Thanks for watching.